Hey guys, what we have here is a over-the-range microwave. There's really not a lot to it. Really simple. Just take a bunch of screws out. For the most part, it's going to be aluminum transformer. Maybe a couple of other aluminum motors, but we may be surprised. My luck of the draw, microwaves, 90% of them are aluminum, but we'll see. Flip her around. Screws out the back. There's probably 50 million microwave videos on YouTube, so this is all I got right now, so we just have to make it work. I hope you guys can hear me. I'll go back and watch the video. So if not, if you can't hear me, then I'll just make it a silent video. There's a few on here that don't like the way I talk anyway, so probably what I'm going to end up doing is making silent videos. There's two things in this world that start an argument. One is Christianity. Nobody believes the same. Two is politics. Again, nobody believes the same. So it is what it is, guys. Two things in life I don't like talking about. One is Christianity, one is politics. So from there, I'm going to shut up about it. I won't say nothing else about it. If you want to judge me, it's perfectly fine. Because in the end, I'm not the one who's going to be judged for it. I love everybody. I have a temper problem. Yes, I do. I'm getting ready to start going to anger management classes and all that stuff because of my problem. That's okay. There's several of you that's requested that I get help. So, hey, guess what? You get your wish. There's some sheet metal. Yeah. Just like I said, I mean, there's not a lot in these microwaves. There's a little motor here. Sometimes it's a booger to get out, sometimes it ain't. That one there wasn't. Got a little bit of number 2 insulated wire. You know, you clean the ends off of it and everything, and it should be good. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the 4 screws out. That's gonna take the transformer loose. And if it's aluminum transformer, I'm probably gonna just throw it in a shred pile because they ain't worth selling. You know, the last time I checked, it was I think 12 cents a pound. Here, more shredded. 12 cents is better than 6, I guess, but I don't have time to take them in like that. So it is what it is. And everybody meets their own standard on that. Somewhere. He's over the range. My kind of suck. There we go. There's some shred. You get all of there. Another couple grand loads there. Or I say that, but I really don't know. Normally, I just go into the business end of the deal. You know, but I'll go ahead and do a full breakdown. Been a long time, really, since I've messed with it. Here's the. Man, I ain't never seen one like this. Okay. Everything's in there with clips. I guess I'm going to have to go get the hammer because there's no way to get to the screws from the inside. They're all behind this plastic. Like here. It's covered. I didn't see them. Story. Story of my life. Blindsided. I can't see it. I guess this little update on my shoulder, it ain't any better really. Got a torn bicep and a torn pec muscle. So, still at work. Don't have to miss work. Supposed to be on light duty, but I really ain't on light duty. There's another copper ring motor, supposedly. We'll find out here shortly. More shred. As long as I do some light work, I'm okay. Light stuff is good for me. As long as I don't tear the other side, hopefully be good. Meat and stuff. There's the board. There'll be probably several silver contacts and stuff in there, which I hadn't been messing with lately. A little transformer right there. We'll check and see if they're all aluminum here in a minute. This has a fan motor. Everything is everything's different on this one. You gotta reach through the front. There's a couple screws here. They're gonna be security bits. Probably ain't got the one that I need with me anyway. this video and I'll get back ready. I got company pulling up. Alright guys, I'm back. Had some guy popping up wanting to know about the people that used to own this place. I told him that they just passed away, and you know I told him how I was linked to them and all that stuff. Anyway, let's see if we can't get into this microwave a little more. Put my security bit back up. Oh mercy. Tired. I don't know why they sent me these. That's a T10 there. The S2 is a T20. Anyway, let's get back into this. If I can find my bit. Alright, let's see here. This is gonna tell it all right here. I ain't got a whole lot of time to mess with this thing. Working on my tailgate, and now the bench kind of sucks. Let's see what that is. It looks to be copper. Well, if that motor there is copper, then more than likely the transformer is going to be copper too. But that's not always the case. All this newer stuff, everything's different. Anyway, let's get all this number 2 insulated wire out of here, and we'll start tearing into the magnetron and the other stuff. There's a bunch of switches right here. I never did know how to get them out. I guess they pop out. Them little blue switches are going to have silver contacts in them. This one here, you've got a tab. You push down on this level. You push down a little tab, and you just pull it, the switch right out. Push down a little tab right here. Pull that switch out. Pretty simple. I learned something today myself. Anyway, let's get this number 2 insulated out. Alright, there's going to be another little motor here too. Alright, let's figure out how to get all this plastic off here. Fairly simple. Get a screw there. Let the thread off. It's gonna be a light sensor. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's been really hot the last couple of days, and I've not been wanting to do a whole lot of nothing. You know, granted, I still gotta go to work. I work outside all day, every day. I should be used to it, but sometimes that's just not the case. Here's got bolts in it. Everything's all inside of here, probably. Yeah, there's a plate right there. So it's going to be. I'm just pulling every bolt out that I can. Try to make it a little easier to get the magnetron and the transformer. Plus I gotta pull this motor off. Gotta pull all this shroud off of it and all that stuff. Which looks like it ain't gonna be too hard. This thing's got wire galore. Wire. So many electronics. Everything's got a sensor on it. More insulated. Number 2. More insulated. Number 2. Ground wire. Insulated wire. Okay, let's see here. So we can pull this screw here out. Stuff in there. Here's the transformer. Moment of truth. Have the moment of truth. Daggone tape. Well, we got lucky with this one, guys. It's a pretty new model microwave. I didn't even bother looking at the year. There anyway. But it looks like we got at least one copper windings. Let's see. Yeah, we got all copper. Good deal. I told you that most of the time, if this motor here is copper, which is your fan motor, most of the time if it's copper, then most of the rest of them, transformers and all that stuff, will be copper also. So, with that being said, if I can get this motor here apart, we'll see if it's copper too. Most of the time, it's just going to be a bunch of gears. Stuff. Gonna have brass ends right there. It looks like brass ends. Well, it don't have a whole lot of windings in it, which will I guess it don't take much to run these things. Nice little spool of copper. Nice little spool of copper. And you got some, oh, them copper leads right there. Copper spades. I'll throw them in the number 2 bucket also. Oh gosh. But, yeah, them little motors. And they don't weigh a lot, but still, it's a nice little chunk. And number 2 copper. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and tear the other one down too. What I usually do is just stick my screwdriver down in there, pop it, take your screwdriver and knock all your guts off into the inside. There's a little tab right here. Push that tab in with your little straight screwdriver. And you can take that motor for most of the time. You can take that motor and pull that and guts out of there, but this near is being a finicky. Yeah, I dropped it. Copper stuff right there, and all plastic, it'll fall right out. Well, I'd say that. Everything always acts up on camera. There it goes. Let's pop that one out. Watch this shred. Mostly shred. Just work around it with your straight screwdriver, or punch, or chisel, or whatever. Plastic piece pops right off. And then you got a slinky. And it comes right out. And there's another little nugget. Ain't worth a lot, but hey, it adds up. I'm gonna try to start getting back into things here pretty soon. I've got a lot of stuff going on still. I don't know, guys. I mean, I guess whenever you love somebody so much that they're gone, then it affects you different ways. Okay. I ain't trying on this one. That's what them 4 bolts are for. I didn't know that. So, get this magnetron out and I'll get the shell of the microwave out of the way. That's about it for the microwave itself. This shell, I'm gonna throw all the little parts and stuff that I can in this microwave. Keeps it down in the yard. Fill it up. Fill it up. All this shred, all the little right in that microwave. And take it all to the yard. Your nuts and bolts and screws and everything. Just throw it all in there. lot of people will put the daggone microwave back together, but I'm not going to take the time to do that. I'm going to push it up. And the truck. There's some more shreds that I missed. That ain't no biggie. Just throw it in there. Anyway. Hey, Mr. Spider-Man, what are you doing? Mr. Spider-Man, look at that. Hey, Mr. Spider. Hey. Look at that. Oh. Spider-Man. Hey, he's on my channel, or cutters. Little spiders don't bother me. The big ones is the ones that bothers me. Alright, so what we're going to do here, if you can see me. Yeah. Hold on a minute, let me go get a hammer. Let's go get a hammer. What we're going to do is these things are fastened and crimped together. So I'm going to take this screwdriver and hammer. I'm going to drive it down in that. It'd be so much easier if I was working on a bench. Stick it right here. There. Sometimes they're crimped pretty good. Pop that crimp. Pop it out of there. Stick the screwdriver down there and you just give it a good pop. And for the most part, the other side, you won't have to mess with. You just pop it right off. Then, you're gonna have your magnets. For the most part, these pop right off too. There's a little brass screen. You throw it in a brass bucket. Sometimes these things can be a little bit of a booger, but get the screwdriver under the edge of it, and the whole thing should just pop right out. And then there's your other little copper wire. Get as close as you can down here. That magnet being in the way, it kind of makes it a little bit different. But pop that magnet off, send it on down. This part here goes to the shred. You got your magnet, which I'll just stick it on my truck. You got the other side magnet. I'll stick it on the truck. Probably a little bit of aluminum in there for aluminum spacers and stuff like that. There's another little bit of copper comes out of the magnetron. These little fins right here, generally, I'll just take and cut them off. I really don't have time to mess with it today, so I'll set it down on something, flip it around, hit it with a hammer, and for the most part, they'll just slide off once you get them broke free. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time. I got other work to do. I got to get working on this trailer. get some more stuff done today. Maybe get some help. Maybe I'll get some help one of these days, but who knows. But come find out, you know, my friend is supposed to be, you know, and I don't like talking like this, but supposed to be a Christian. It's really proven not to be, because he's not come and helped me wire this trailer except for one day. But anyway, that's okay. Like I said in the first, you know, I'm not the one that's going to be judged for other people's actions. You know, I love everybody the same. You know, I hope you guys don't judge me for the things that I've been going through in the past and still going through today. But I'm just one of them people. I'm not going to claim to be something that I'm not. I will not ever claim to be something that I'm not. I'm never going to fake it till I make it. You know, I'm going to spit it out there as the truth every time. No matter if you like it or not. I'm sorry. Just the way I am. Just the way I am. If I do or say something that offends you on my page, I'm sorry. But really, in the long run, if it's something that's the truth, more than likely I'm probably not going to be sorry. There's the rest of the magnetron after you get the aluminum off. This pink over here, guys, today in these times, in these day and times, these new microwaves, there's a 99.9% chance that that's not beryllium. I mean, and if it is, and I'm wrong, everything in this world gives you cancer. So you take it to your own risk. I'm not going to bust these things today, but I will hit them with a grinder later on and get that copper ring out from in the middle. That's going to conclude the video. No matter what you're going through, eventually there's going to be a time that you're going to, you know, you're going to get through that mess. You know, and I've never been, and I'm wrong for this. I know I am. I've never been a big fan of God. And it's because I've been done so wrong in my life that, you know, people tell me, you know, God, He'll pick you up if you'll give Him a chance. I've gave Him a lot of chances, guys. I mean, I feel like I have anyway. But maybe my heart's just not right. Maybe it's just not my time to be right. I know who God is. God knows who I am. and everybody, you know, there's a lot of people that give me a hard time for the way that I am. But guys, I've been doing so wrong in my life. It's really hard. It's really hard for me to be positive because my life has always been negative. I mean, always been negative. It's not been my fault, but it's just been that way. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I bring the negativity to my channel. But if you yourself would take a look back of how you've lived your life and how what's been done to you and the things that's been done to you, you'd probably see what I'm talking about. I know there's a lot of people on here that's been treated bad. But once you get treated bad so much, and that's what you're used to, then that's what you expect. You know, and I don't want to live like that, guys. But it seems like that's what's gonna be until I figure out where I need to go, where my path is that I need to take. God's not looking at our human nature. He don't care how we talk. He don't care what we say, what we do, or whatever. That's our human nature. Jesus Christ died on a cross to forgive us for our sins. God's looking at your heart. He's not looking at your extremities. He's not looking at what's coming out of your mouth. He's following your heart. Where your heart's at is where God's at. There's so many in this world that are trying so hard to meet perfection. Guys, you'll never get there. I'm not one to preach. I'm not one to judge. But I promise you, you're never going to get there. Quit being perfect. You can't be perfect. There's only one that's perfect. Well, with that, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm starting to simmer down. I'm watching my mouth. I'm watching my language. I'm trying to quit smoking. I've not done it yet, but I'll get there. But if there's anything that I've done wrong, tell me. Be easy with me, guys. I mean, I've been through so much in this last year. It wouldn't take a split second. It would not take but one split second for me to end it. And all I need is for just one person or a couple people to just start talking and push me over the edge. Because guys, I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break, like Lincoln Park said. With that, we'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day.